Those gloomy times when everyone and their mother seem to have a unicorn mount except for you are long gone, because today I'll be showing you how to get the Swift Gloomhoof, the beautiful flying unicorn mount added in Shadowlands that bears a striking resemblance to Lucid Nightmare. So if you haven't had a chance to get that one during Legion, this is a way for you to obtain a cool mount to brag about. My name is Ivona, and if this is the first time you've come across my channel, I highly suggest pressing that shiny little sub button for more easy WoW wins, especially with mounts, pets, classes, specs, and a bunch of other stuff. I mean, who doesn't love getting a cool new collectible every other day, right? With my help, you'll be doing just that and more. Before you start this journey, make sure you've properly prepped for it first. You want to make sure you've got 10 lightless silks in your bag, as you'll need it for one of the steps. Another very important thing to do is to make sure you've done some Ardenweald questing, because if you haven't finished the Tricky Spriggans and the Trouble at the Gormling Corral quest lines in order for Elder Gwenna to actually spawn for you and want to talk to you at some point, they are 7 quest storylines you want to get done before you begin hunting for Gloomhoof. So pause this video and do that first, and I'll link all the quests for you in the description. Another super important thing to know is that you can't do all the steps yourself and then invite a friend to kill the final rare with you. They have to also do the quest line. So when you're starting with this chain, have your friends tag along with you from the very beginning. Another thing worth mentioning is that you can only pick up the Broken Soulweb when you're level 60, so don't try to do this on your leveling alts. Now, the next thing you want to do is find the Broken Soulweb, which is located in a rather unfriendly zone where the Mist of Tirna site dungeon is. However, you won't go to the actual dungeon, but to the very end of the area full of crawling bugs and hostile flying insects. And I'll also link the Soulweb coordinates for you in the description. The biggest issue here is actually getting to the Soulweb. As a warlock, I've set up multiple demonic gateways to climb the roots and get to it, and I tag along with 2 priests who have their own quirky ways of pulling each other upwards. But if your class doesn't have any levitate, store of shadow, glides, portals, or blinks, your safest bet is getting some gliders, the Dark Moon Cannon or something similar, and jumping from a higher point on the mainland. The actual Soulweb can be tricky to spot and is just behind the cart you'll find at your destination. And it doesn't really glow, so take a good look and you'll spot a stick-like object that shows a wheel when you hover over it. And that's your cracked Soulweb that will give you the Broken Soulweb item in your bag when you loot it. Next thing you want to do is repair the Soulweb, and you'll do that by talking to Elder Gwenna in Glitterfall Basin and asking her to repair the Soulweb. If you've done her quest chain, she'll gladly do it for you and give you the repaired Soulweb item. There are some reports of her not being able to do it if you approach her while mounted or shapeshifted, so make sure to dismount first and then ask her to fix it just to be safe. Also, if you see her casting the spell but nothing really happens, disable all your add-ons if you have them, reload, and that should do the trick. After that, you want to find Ysera so she can enchant the Soulweb. She is normally located in the Night Fae Covenant area, but even if you're not Night Fae, you can talk to the elite Queen's guards out front and ask them to fetch Ysera. She'll simply walk out for you and enchant your item even if you have different Covenant preferences, because she's that nice. Also, do the dismount thing here as well, because there have been some strange glitch reports for this step too if you approach her on a mount. In case it does glitch, try to actually walk into the heart of the forest, and once you get kicked out as a non-Night Fae, it should reset your progress, and just try one more time as the reload doesn't seem to do the trick. Once you've got your actual Dreamcatcher, you want to go to the Hibernal Hollow and use your Dreamcatcher. It will send you to the Shadow's Dream for 5 minutes, and that's where you'll find Night Mare, the rare you want to kill. She kind of hits like a truck, so make sure you have a friend to tag along for the quest chain and help you kill her. If you don't happen to see Night Mare, just wait for a bit, as she does have a bit of a spawn timer, and you can also look for a group and kill her on another server where she's up. So it's my recommendation to do this during the day when people are actually playing the game and not at 4 in the morning like we did. If she's not there, you can reuse Dreamcatcher and enter the Shadow's Dream again, and if you happen to walk out of the Dream Shrine Basin, you'll also be kicked out of the phase, so just return and use the item again. Once you've killed Night Mare, you'll be bathing in glory while getting your Swift Gloomhoof. And that is pretty much it for this mount. If you enjoyed the video, press that like button so more people can reach it, and if you haven't done it yet, press that sub button so you can catch my next guide. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Enjoy Gloomhoof, and bye bye.